We are live. I believe we're live. Let's get a chance to settle in. And I'm going to take these out for a second. Ooh, sounds weird in my brain when there isn't music playing. So hopefully everyone can hear me. Hopefully everyone can see me. Let's do a quick, we always do the technical check. It's something I'll never understand about streamers is how they can get their technical stuff set every single time. But then again, I guess they're not setting up a bunch of stuff in a garage somewhere and doing that. Because the last time I streamed was a Rock Band stream. And yeah, so how do I sound? How do I look? Because it's going to be a lot worse. It's only going to get a lot worse. And how do I sound? Because this is gonna be this is gonna suck. I'm just gonna put it out here. I picked the wrong day. I didn't look at my calendar and I went, oh, okay, what's going on today? Oh, it's leg day. But yeah, so let's see. How's everyone doing? Anyone playing? Looks and sounds good. Love to hear it. I love to hear that. Because this is the third stream that I've done. If you guys have been following for the last couple, I've been doing some streams. Razer reached out to me and they said, we have some cool products we'd love to send you to see if you wanted to try. But then the bigger thing was we have some stuff that we want to give away to your audience and your viewers and stuff like that. So I was like, that sounds awesome. And then we worked together, and you've heard this whole spiel before, but we did the Rock Band stream, which is only possible because they provided me with a Razer Blade 15, which I'm also using for this stream. Basically it's become an entire mobile streaming device for me. It's pretty incredible what this system is capable of, and just not even in terms of streaming. I've been playing Elden Ring on like max settings, like 60 hours of Elden Ring on this thing, and it is a beast. It is a beast, and just as a pure, this is a me thing, but I've been doing a lot more writing recently. I don't know if some of you guys saw, but the keyboard is a good keyboard. Really good keyboard. It's hard to find. And there's going to be more on that later. But more importantly, you're able to hear me, because I was always like, how would I do this? Like, if I wanted to do a workout stream, how would I do this? And how would I get this going and do it in a functional way? And the laptop is a huge help. But then this other thing is I saw that they were announcing the Siren BT. So they have a bunch of microphone sirens. I'm sure you've seen them before. We've used them in Funhouse and stuff like that. But this is BT, so it's a wireless lav mic. So I am clipped in, that's it, it's just this tiny thing right here. And it's set up so that way it's running wirelessly to the laptop. I can change settings and stuff on my phone if I want to, and then that's going directly into OBS, and that's what I'm streaming to you guys. It's pretty incredible. This little package right here, it's an omnidirectional microphone. It's got noise suppression. You can use like all kinds of AI to set whether or not you want high noise suppression, if you're going to be in a really loud place, or like this isn't too bad, so I set it to low. I could probably get away with turning it off altogether because, boy, you just can hear the birds. You might hear some cars backing up, but there's nothing else going on. But yeah, it's just got a little clip, boom, right here. It comes with a couple heads too, if I wanted the windscreen. If we want to do an outdoor workout, I could toss the windscreen on. But yeah, so I get to do this workout, which I'm clearly procrastinating on and stalling because Luke Buford, you say it's a rest day. Must be nice. I think I'm just. What's the meme? So anyway, that's what's going on. And then the other big thing is this is the third stream. This is the last one that I'm doing with them, which means I got stuff to give away. If you watched the Rock Band stream, then you saw that there was a survey code in the Rock Band stream for you to fill out a survey. Just a heads up, I don't know how many of you are here. I'll be reaching out to the winners. I'll be announcing them during the stream, telling you what you got. So that's the only exercise. Oh, hold on. I want to talk to Elise for a second. Elise? So Elise was down here working out earlier, correct? You don't have to. You can deny, but the evidence is clear. I have an adjustable kettlebell. Does this look right to you guys? Does this look? It's supposed to be a sphere. What happened? What happened to the kettlebell? You're so confident about knowing how to do it. All the pieces are in wrong. Anyway, I don't have to do kettlebell today, so I guess you lucked out. But yeah, so I have a ton of Razer products. I have keyboards, I have key lights, I have audio mixer, I have light strips, mouse, headphones, and then the huge thing that I have is someone is going to get a Razer Book Quartz, which is really fun.
Who's going to get that? Is anybody here?
And we're going to pick the names. So it's temper your expectations. About 600 people submit for the giveaway. So I wish I had more. I wish I had more to give to. Could be any of us. Probably not Elise. Ineligible. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing, and then we'll pause down every once in a while when I do a break, and we'll do a giveaway. In the meantime, I'm going to try and keep my eyes as best as possible on the chat, and then and answer some questions. If you guys have fitness questions you want to ask, health, nutrition, anything, and
maybe I'll help you with the chat.
You can help with the chat. This is going to suck. This workout's going to suck.
I've been working on stuff, so.
She's got stuff going on. She's 30 morbid minutes. You working on 30 morbid minutes?
I'm working on 30 morbid minutes right now.
Release a new podcast, 30 more minutes?
Writing an episode about death on cruise ships.
Ooh, fun!
Because, I'll tell you why. Because Patrick and Charlotte so generously invited me to promote 30 morbid minutes on their podcast. And I was like, oh, I would love to do the same for them. And then I thought, I can do this very organically.
What was that? Something coming out of your mouth?
I can write it. I can do an episode about cruise ships.
Yeah.
Death on cruise ships, but they do their podcast about the ships.
And then it's.
Yeah, 30 morbid minutes. Please go listen to it. I enjoy doing
Don't beg.
it.
I hate when you beg.
Please. It's my Roger Rabbit.
I know what it is.
I gotta work out.
I need it. So that's actually where we're going to start. We're going to start with warming up. Who wants to warm up? Is anyone following along? Let me know in chat if you're following along.
Straight to the kettlebell.
Do you? Well, kettlebell isn't too bad. First of all, the workout we're going to be doing today, I keep track of all my workouts in a notebook. This is my Captain's Log, Star Trek Day, United Federation of Planets workout log.
The audio peaking.
I can lower that. You just lower it in OBS if you want. But so we'll be using off that. The plan for today, we're going to be starting with heavy deadlifts. Might get a little noisy. And then we're going to move on to Bulgarian split squats because we hate ourselves. And then we're going to do front squats. And then we're going to do some leg extensions. And then I think that will probably be plenty of time for this stream for all of us hanging out, working out. I'll probably do a little bit of calf stuff afterwards, but you guys don't have to stick around for that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to warm up. I always like to warm up my workouts. And then I'm going to put some headphones on when it's time to get to work. And this is one of my favorite stretches on leg day. I got this lovely Titan Fitness adjustable bench here. And one of the things I need is to loosen up my booty. So I'll do a bit of a pigeon pose here, right? The elevated pigeon. Try and get in there, sink nice and deep. Sink nice and deep on it, right? And I don't try and do too much stretching. I like to do more mobility stuff before I actually work out. It's actually shown that stretching isn't great before I lift. But this is just something that I kind of use to open up my hips, open up my butt. That sounded bad, but open things up before I get into this lift. Yeah, nothing too strenuous. Just kind of going through a range of motion here. Sometimes I'll do it with my leg up on the squat rack there. But yeah, I'm not focus too much time on it. Most of the stuff is active stretching. I can't do a pigeon very well just on the ground. It's very uncomfortable for me. Very, very tight hips, tight glutes, and this is a good weight that allows me to kind of get some movement in there that I need, even if I can't get the full range of mobility. Sometimes I'll do like this thing, just kind of moving, no stretch and hold. I will on other days do a stretch and hold, but that's not what warm-ups are all about. All right, so that's a good place to start. Throw this out of the way. Every single day I work out, no matter if I'm doing legs or upper body, back, chest, anything, I always do cat-cow. Cat-cow is a lifesaver. Lower your pelvis, raise your back. Just a couple rounds of these every single time. No questions. Save my spine. Spine is the core of everything that you do. So you're going to want to save your spine. Make sure it's ready for the horrific pain they're going to be putting it through. A lot of stress, a lot of strain, but hopefully all good stuff. Oh, I felt a little bit of a pop there. Okay. Actually, I was thinking about what it would be like if I was like, all right, let's do this deadlift. And I do the first deadlift and my back goes out. And then I have to pretend like I'm okay for another hour or so while we work out together. I seriously doubt anyone's doing this along with me from wherever you're watching, but if you want to, feel free. This is another one I really like, windshield wipers. So this is also going to get gratuitous. There's no way it isn't going to look like you're like at a gynecological exam with me. But basically, sit up straight, windshield wiper your legs, back and forth. Again, it's kind of about starting to fire those muscles that you're going to need for whatever workout session you're doing. So I wouldn't do something like this on a day where I was going to do bench press or rows or something that's upper body related. No real point in that. But this is just kind of like take it through that range of motion. I've been doing this a long time. I'm pretty old. Got a birthday coming up. I feel good, but you can still feel like the crunchiness in the body. You feel that overall fatigue, the wear and tear. Sometimes it's nice to just like get into it. I don't know how many that was. Just get in there, get it working, and then this. Oh yeah, into a nice yogi squat. Try and get nice and deep. Push your knees apart. Again, opening those hips. I actually pulled something in my back a month or so ago, doing like no weight on squats, just like absolutely nothing. That's how you know something went really wrong. And it's because my hips are so tight, it was putting a lot of pressure on my lower back. Again, I'll just kind of go through that range of motion. And it's not stretching anything. I'm not trying to stretch anything right now. I'm just kind of going through that motion, preparing my muscles for whatever range it needs to go through. Hopefully you find this informative. I can't read the chat from here. I need like a big sign or something. Chat's over there, but we'll do this warm up. Get there. Now this one's a good one. So what I do, yoga squat, right? Up and tall. Hook my hand behind my heel. Take my elbow. Try and point it to the ceiling. Oh, get that rotation. Again, it's not a stretch. Using my muscles to carry myself through the range of motion. Not a stretch. I mean, that's kind of what a stretch is, but that's not the purpose. Switch to the other side. Sometimes I get a good pop here. And then for funsie, because I really want to be able to do freestanding handstand, I'll throw in a crow pose. Let's see if we can do it for you guys. This has nothing to do with warming up. I just feel like since I'm down here, might as well go up for it. Okay. Hips feel good. come over here. Now I'll work out the next part, my ankles. Try and, if you can't see it, there's a little elevated section here. Try and just pump my calves. Try and take my ankles through a range of motion. I actually wrestled in high school, and one summer over practice, there was a kid who I was trying to escape, trying to get up and walk away, and the kid held on to my right ankle, and I still just tried to get out, pulled it, just wrenched it, and nothing broke, but it sprained really, really bad. And honestly, 20 years later, I still feel like the effects of that. 15 years later, it was way worse, but I started actually working on it, kind of stretching and mobility and all kinds of stuff, and it's remarkable the difference it's made. And it's also remarkable because you'd be like, oh man, I can't get down into a deep squat, I can't go ass to grass, I can't do all this stuff, I don't know why. Is it my hips, is it my back, is it my knees? And then you're like, oh, it's my ankle. So just gonna let a body weight go hang. All right, and now get into our hip flexors here. I just got a real deep one. Let that drag. Anyone watch Knees Over Toes guy? He's got a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff and a lot of good thoughts on getting deep into this. This is my attempt at getting into his very deep the ATG split squat or whatever. Again, try and keep movement. I try and keep tension on the muscle when I'm doing it, so I'm not just stretching it, I'm like pushing against it. Hopefully some of this is useful for you guys, don't worry. This is the last one, and then we start lifting heavy. I'll also show off the toys that I have here. Okay, let's check in. That's a warm up. Let's check in on chat and see how everybody's doing. How's this feeling? Is this feeling good? How do we join the giveaway? Christian? So the giveaway was linked in a previous stream that I did, and so unfortunately it's probably too late. But are those jorts? No, they're Lululemon. I wish that'd be great though. I'd totally be down for some wearing some jorts. I got no shame. But yeah. Okay. What's your diet like? Right now I'm bulking. I'm eating a lot. Do you have a home gym now? I have a garage where I can put a gym. So it's not a home gym, but I got a place where I was like, oh, maybe I could just get a garage and then I could put a gym there. And so, and then Joe Roberts, real quick, just wanted to say I'm in the best shape of my life, and it's 100% because of your inspiration. That's no way that's true. You make fitness goals sound attainable. You attain them. That's huge for you, and I'm really happy for you. Congratulations. But there's no way I was the inspiration for that. James, I used to play football in college and gained a bunch of weight afterwards. Went from 310 to 235 at the moment. Wow, thank you for the inspiration. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. But whereas you are trying to take off the weight, I'm trying to put it on. First things first, we always warm up with the bar. Always warm up with the bar. I'm going to sound tired and like out of breath this whole time because it's leg day and that's what I do. But doing some deadlifts. These are more like RDLs, but I'll fire up my hamstrings before we get kicking off with some real big deadlifts. I'm sure someone's gonna, for someone that asks, James, conventional or sumo? I'm gonna say conventional. I'm not a purist though, and I'm not gonna say that sumo is cheating. I would never say that about anything that makes you feel proud and confident in what you've achieved. And also, no offense, but if some dude sumos 650 or whatever, they're strong, okay? Doesn't matter if it's a sumo or conventional or not. That being said, I trained conventional for so long that I tried sumo, and it doesn't feel right to me. Sometimes I'll do it as like a side warm-up, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I'm not trained for the mobility on it. Okay. Now for one of the most important tools in the gym. Look at this right here. What is it called? Don't remember what it's called, but I saw it in a Juji video, and I said, that looks awesome. And he's like, you need to get one of these if you are ever training with weights. So I did. Don't be alarmed by the big size. These are just 45s, but they are bumpers, so they look nice and juicy. Also talk you guys through what my weights are, how many reps I'm going for. I write everything down, keeps it nice and easy. I probably worked out for 15 years before I started writing stuff down, and that is a huge mistake. I think even if you're just getting started, write it down. Allows you to see your progress on paper. I'm doing conventional deadlift, and we're going to be going, looks like this has us at 330, but we'll see how many reps. It's probably like 8 to 10, somewhere in there. But for now, that's a high weight, so we're going to have to warm up to it. How do you like the breathing? How's the microphone pick up my heavy breathing at the top? Whew. The one thing I would have added to my warm-up that I didn't do was hip thrusts, but I figured I'd spare you guys the pain of that. So this is 225 pounds, if anyone's watching in the UK. Normally the metric system, all for it. Not when it comes to weights. I don't know why we want more. It's like, oh, you did 500 kilos. No. I did over 1,000 pounds. Why would I want 500 kilos? Okay, feels heavy today. Feels heavy every day. I'm trying to think of common questions that people might be asking. Do I use a pre-workout? No, I currently do not. I was using one for a while, but they have a lot of caffeine in there, and I don't know. I don't drink caffeine in any other scenario except for pre-workout. So, I don't know. It'd have to be a real special occasion, like going for a max or something like that. Which is another thing I thought about doing, because it's like maybe instead of leg day, I'll do like a potpourri of stuff, of lifts. We'll do like heavy deads, heavy bench, or whatever. Because I think I only have, I don't know how much weight I actually have here. but it's less than 500, and I was like, maybe I try and lift every weight, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. Sorry. I don't want to hurt myself. All right, so this will be final warm-up set, 315. Again, this is more working in the 8 to 10 range. So we'll do 2 sets of actual work after this, see how I'm feeling, and if I feel like showing off, not showing off, but if I feel like doing something else, maybe I'll just throw on some weight and see if we can get it up for you guys. Realizing how sexual everything sounds. Feels good. Feels good. So that's 315, another 15 pounds. This is really going to show how good this microphone is at picking up the sound of heavy breathing. And don't worry, I'm starting here. My rest breaks will be significant enough later on once we start doing split squats to ensure that I'm not forgetting you guys here. Let's see. Thomas, how much kettlebell stuff do you do? I do some. I have an adjustable kettlebell that goes up to 40 pounds, so it's nothing crazy. And I'll mostly use it as like a cardio hybrid, like do something and then superset it with like kettlebell swings. But I've never really gotten the hand of like the swing, catch, and down. It always feels like I'm catching it. I know you're supposed to rotate it, but I've never really had a good coach and never really learned the proper way to do that. So I kind of steer clear of that. Savage Simeon, at least, where's my creatine? Took some creatine this morning. And Brian, Kai Green or Phil Heath? Who would you rather work out with? I mean, I feel like Kai Green is like very intense in his workouts. I feel like if you're going to train with someone like that, like if it's a one-off training, if it's every time, I probably wouldn't be able to handle it. But he's got like such an intensity that I feel like I'd go Kai Green. All right. What shoes you wearing? These are wrestling shoes. Asics wrestling shoes, very flat sole. They got no heel. They're just super flat. These are perfect. I love these. I use them for wrestling practice, and then when I started working out again, I was like, oh, these are perfect shoes. Before this, I would deadlift probably barefoot. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Got my Game Attack socks on. So here we go. How long did it take you to get all that equipment? I mean, a lot of the stuff was acquired over the course of 2021, probably. I don't know if you can see it. There's a shelf over there, and then the mirror behind me was here, but only recently set it up. So, are you gonna work out with Juji? I would love to, but Juji's a busy man. I watch his videos. I know he's taking a break right now, and I completely understand it. He is a busy man. So, and also it's funny because he's in North Carolina. And I'm from North Carolina. I don't know where in North Carolina he is, but I'm from North Carolina. So, you know, he's doing his thing. He built his dream gym there. All right, so we got deadlift 330. Last time I did 325 for 8-8, which means this time I got to do 330 for either 8-8 or more. 2 sets, 2 big old sets. Leave nothing on the line. Let me put some headphones in, just because it'll help me motivate. They'll probably pop out while I'm lifting. What to put on, what to listen to. Coheed and Cambria, maybe. Sure. All right. 8, 9, or 10. It's the only acceptable number here. Sorry for the noise. That was 10. Was that 10? So I'm listening to. Good eye sniper. Wasn't too bad. That was okay. I think the one earbud is gonna be the thing. Do you use straps? No, not at this weight. I have straps, but I like trying to lift without them if I can. But then if I get to the point where it's like, oh, it's my grip strength that's like really holding me back, which only happens way up at the top, then I'll use them, but mostly no. Actually, I was thinking about getting the straps that are the figure 8s. You just kind of put them around the bar and then you double wrap your wrist. Those are the ones that seem pretty good. Whew. That felt good. I think we can do another 10. Of course, that means that now I'm setting myself up for it. You want to do a giveaway or waiting for me to rest? The thing is, I don't know if the person doing the giveaway is going to be here, but if you do happen to win one of these awesome prizes, I'll be emailing you. So I'll find you, essentially. We'll figure out how to make sure you can get this product. The first thing I want to give away is Razer audio mixer. If you guys watched the Rock Band stream, you saw that this is one of the ways I was able to get everything set up. This is actually the one that I used, so I apologize. It is going to be unsealed, but I put everything back. I swear everything's in here. And I didn't break anything, so it's like new, and I was like, there's no point in me just holding on to this if I can give it away. So I'm gonna give this away. Yeah, it's an analog audio mixer. You can plug in an XLR cable, all kinds of microphones. You can adjust them on the fly, set it all in so it feeds into your system. No virtual cables, none of that stuff. It's got 4 channels. You can mute on and off. It even has a built-in bleep, which I thought was funny. So if you're a podcaster or you like to play games with your friends or anything like that, it's pretty great. It has preamp. Yeah, I mean it's compatible with pretty much anything. Like you can put anything into this, but yeah. So I'm gonna give this away to. Let's do a random pick here. All right, Zach from California, And I know there's probably a bunch of Zach's. You'll find out the specifics. One of the things I asked you guys to say what your favorite exercise was. Zach's favorite exercise was the bench press. So Zach, whose last name I'm not going to give away, I'll be reaching out to you and sending you this very, very slightly used audio mixer. Just barely, like barely, but it's still great. So hopefully you enjoy this. Thank you so much for participating in. And now I need to do another set. So let's do it. All right, we gotta do 10. One more. Okay, that's fun. Love leg day. Good stuff. Brian says, Dad always told me if you can do 10, you can do 12. I don't know if I believe that. Have you ever thought of taking testosterone? I haven't thought of it. I have researched it. I think I'm not a scientist, but I trust science. And I think the jury's still out on the science of testosterone. I don't think large enough trials have actually been done to determine its usefulness and its safety. So, no, I guess I haven't seriously thought of testosterone, but I'm aware of it, and I looked into it just to see what it was all about. But yeah, that's a big thing. Because when you've been doing it as long as I have, it feels like 6 months something new pops up. So it's a lot easier to be skeptical when you've been doing it for a long time, and provided you want to do something that isn't, seriously dangerous. The only thing I've ever taken is creatine and a lot of protein and caffeine. Even like smelling salts. I've never done smelling salts before a lift or anything like that. So that's just where I'm at. Brian, we already talked about this. Brian says, since you're in SoCal, it'd be cool to see you at CT Fletcher's gym. Listen, I'll go to people's gyms. No one invites me, and I'm about half the size of everyone who's seriously working out there. So I understand why they don't invite me. But if anyone wants me to come to a cool gym, I'll go to a cool gym. What about those superfoods that are supposed to replace vegetables? I'm not sure I know what that is. I know there's certain vegetables and fruits that are labeled superfoods, but as far as I'm aware, that's not a medical term. It's just something like, oh, this is nutritious. Acai is nutritious. All right, that was a requirement. Normally I'd move on, and I wish that I was moving on. in a minute. But I think we can go up. I think we'll do a 1 rep max of something. I don't know yet. What do we want? This is 330. I think the last time I maxed down here, 450 for something, 455. Let's see. Let's see what kind of weight we got. So I can do this without throwing up. So this is 405. And then we do 455. Should we? Yeah, I'll do it for you guys. We'll do a 455 attempt. All right, so 315 plus another 35 plus another 455, 50, 455, 460. Let's make a clean 460. Don't tell Elise. She said, don't hurt yourself down there. I said, okay, let's see. I might not. I'm okay with that. This is a lot of weight. And this is a stream exclusive. So if I hurt myself, I guess thank Razer because they made this possible. Split squats are after this. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? The thing barely fits on the edge of the bar here. Oh. This is a 1 rep. I'm not doing 10. Hell no. 460. How's that sound? The goal is 500. Never gotten 500 before. Got really close. And then I don't remember what happened. I think I changed gyms or I changed programs or something. And then I started getting strong again. That was around February of 2020. So 460. That was probably no straps. No straps are fine. And I'll wear a belt. Let's do a belt. Lightweight, baby. Ain't nothing but a peanut. All right, stream exclusive. 460 attempt. Here's the thing, if someone's recording this and I like pass out or whatever, just send it to me so I can post it. I hate seeing videos of like dudes passing out at the gym and you're like, but that's not their video, let them post that. Oh God, I should have done this before the 2 sets of 10. Alright. Uh-oh, you're not supposed to be here for this. This is a 460 attempt. You want to try it before I do?
You know, I like to...
Yeah, you guess how you warm up. Yeah, you do a little 2-step, stutter step. Feet a little closer together. Drop your butt, chest up, and pull. Oh, she threw it out. That might be me in a second.
Don't throw your back out.
I told him I'm doing it. I told him you told me not to go crazy. All right, here we go.
Okay,
Catch me. All right, here we go. Okay, it went up. I loosened it for you.
And now just splice the video together so it looks like.
Yeah, so it'll be what? Your arms, your upper body.
That is how we do it. That's how we do it.
Okay. All right, that wasn't too bad. So do you want to help me unload this weight since you're down here? We'll start over here. Here, I'll just hand it to you and then you can. That goes on the right. That goes over there on the cable machine. This goes at the bottom of the cable machine. It's 25. We did it with the power of everyone watching. That goes in the second divider. That goes third divider. I think that was actually easier than whatever I'm about to do.
Fall in love.
It's too late for that. It's too late for that. Have you seen the Thor's hammer challenge that's been going around?
No.
I don't think I can do it, but I don't know if there's even room in here. So that was the kind of thing where I felt like my grip was going to go before my...
Jack wants to know, what is that tool called that he's using to lift the bar off the ground?
It's a...
You have to speak the... I don't have to make quotes. You have to put the question in the sentence.
The tool here is... it's called a cleaver built, I think, is what it is. Cleaver built. It's essentially just a wedge, but it allows you to hook it there so you can pop it up. It's very small. Some gyms have big ones. This one is very small and easy to use and fits, tucks away. Nice. I think it's called a cleaver built. K-L-E-V-A-R maybe. It's nice and hot down today. Is it mostly just shock and awe?
At me.
Oh, I see. I think that's
What do you recommend for trying to keep your back straight, like lining it up properly to lifts?
Keep it tight.
Remember, you took the question and the answer.
So somebody asked, what do you do to keep your back straight? Straight back is kind of a misnomer. You want a strong back. I deadlift with my chest up and try and go as strong as I can up, but it's just kind of something you work on. This is bad for me.
Did you just say up butt?
I said a lot of things in this stream that can be taken out of context.
Do people know about the... Oh, sorry.
What?
Finish what you're saying about the lift.
You just want to be conscious of it. So the best way is to always grab the bar first, feet closer together, knees inside your hands, unless you're doing sumo, which you could be.
That's what I'm doing.
And then I take the tension out of my arms by pulling against the bar. That straightens my arms.
That's how I do it.
I pull my butt down, put my chest up, and now my back is all super strong. Look how strong. You can even see my calves are flexing.
Look at me.
Look how strong it is. And then from there, you want to try and hold that shape. It's the most powerful shape you can maintain. And go up.
The most powerful shape in nature.
This is the back. is what it takes me.
What I did there? I did the opposite of everything that you said to do.
I know you did.
I did this. I like run my back.
All right. That honestly, that was very heavy, but I don't think it's going to hurt nearly as much as what we're about to do. This Bulgarian split squats.
Are people enjoying this?
No, absolutely not. They didn't believe it. They said there's no way you're going to get that weight up.
You're going to do more of this,
maybe? Maybe. I mean, this microphone makes it super easy. You won't always have a cool giveaway, but all right. This is no fun. We're entering the no fun zone.
Is this because you make your own dips? I don't like those. Like these?
Yeah.
I don't like these.
The stronger you get, though, you say you want those strong arms, right?
Look at these pipes.
But that's the bicep. We gotta work on a tricep.
It's too much. I don't like this. I don't enjoy this exercise. It's not fun.
I mean, you can just do it with the dip bar. You can do the dip bar. There's all kinds of things you can do to do that motion. You can do it with the cable machine. You can tricep press down. All kinds of stuff. All right.
Remember when you came in? I was.
Yeah, you were almost to 100.
Yep.
Brian said that his dad told him that if you can do 10, you can do 12. So if you can do 90, you can do 100.
His dad sounds toxic.
Maybe.
Just kidding.
All right, so let's see. I don't know, can you guys see this? We're gonna do a Bulgarian split squat. So I bring one leg up here, I drop down so I got like a 90-degree angle.
McDonald's money for me.
No, that's not what this stream is about. Then we stand up, with one leg. And my favorite thing about the Bulgarian split squat,
Dr. Weather wants to know what microphone you're using.
I'm using the Siren BT wireless. Well, I've been talking about it the whole time, but the microphone that I'm using is a Siren BT, the Razer Siren BT. It's a wireless lav microphone. Hopefully it sounds good. One of my favorite things one of the pro tips that I've ever seen for this Bulgarian split squat is when you get into position, lean forward like this and look down. So that way no one could see you crying. Are we doing it at the same time? Oh, you guys. Oh, that doesn't look good. That looks real bad for your knees. Yeah, it looks real bad. All right, how much weight am I doing? I think we still got music playing in here. That's Coheed and Cambria. Maybe not.
Preston says, when did James start working out? But I think he means in general.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Preston.
That's funny. That's a good.
Thanks, Preston. All right, what weight are we doing? We're doing 145 pounds, so I'm going to do a 70 and a 75. This sucks. This sucks. Where are you going?
Don't do it then. No one's making you do it.
Funny story about this. One time I was doing it, and I was having a real hard time with it. And I just need to do one more set. I don't know if anyone can see us. Just need to do one more set. And then Elise, I was like, Elise, can you just encourage me for this last set to get through it? And I did about half of the number I needed to. I was really struggling and really pushing. And she went, that's probably plenty.
I said, it's okay if you can't do it.
She's like, you can quit.
Yeah, because that's okay. That's totally okay.
No, it's not. You push
You're
through.
You're not any less than.
If you can do 10, you can do 12. Which is why I stop at 12. Goodbye, sniper. 75. 70.
Show people a picture you have, Blaine.
Not yet. All right. How do we look? How do we look on camera here? Trying to blow up my quads. Yeah, you can see that. That's fine. All right, Bulgarian split squats. This is the worst exercise, leg exercise probably ever. We're going to be doing How many reps? Oh my God. Oh God, we gotta do 13 at least. 13 per side. So we'll start. Let's start here. Oh God. All right. I'm gonna need your thoughts and prayers on this one. It's the only thing they're good for. Oh God. Oh, it sucks. Oh, it sucks real bad. Oh God. Oh jeez. Oh jeez Louise. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. That sucks. It sucks. Every time. Every time. How many people in chat told me to quit? How many told me it was fine? None. Ah. Half repping. You can't even just slam my knee on the ground. I slammed my knee on the rubber. Half repping my ass. Oh God. There's too many. It's too much. Tip on fatigue out of gym and low-key diet tips. Fatigue out of gym. You mean like you work out and then you don't get tired, but when you do like sports and stuff, you do get tired? I guess I'm a little unclear on what that means. I mean, I feel like training at sports is the best way to train for sports. So like, if you want to have stamina for playing soccer, you should probably play a lot of soccer. I honestly, other than general coordination, like weightlifting and stuff, bodybuilding, all those things, I've found don't translate amazingly to sports. I'm not a good basketball player because I don't play basketball. But there are certain things that I feel like it helps with, just like general body control. There's people that I know that like pretty clumsy and like uncoordinated, and then they started working out, and then it's like all of a sudden, even though they weren't like doing anything specifically, they would just be like, oh, like I'm better at swinging a baseball bat or what have you. Maybe that takes a lot of technique. Maybe just like playing volleyball or something, where I can run in the sand without falling down. In terms of diet tips, the best tip I could possibly ever provide is, if you're serious about it, get MyFitnessPal but mostly food scale. Food scale will change your whole perception. Even if you just get a food scale and you measure your meals against what it actually says actual serving sizes are, it's wild. Pasta is hilarious. One serving of pasta is like nothing on a food scale. And you're like, wait a minute, so how much pasta have I been eating? You go, I've been eating 1,000 calories of pasta. Rest period over. Yeah, I hear ya. All right, we're gonna get back to work, but let's do another giveaway, why don't we, huh? So here's what we got. We got Chroma light strip set. So these are light strips, flexible, bendable light strips. This is a pack of them. I believe there's 3. Yeah, there's 3 varying lengths on here. The idea is you could put it like behind your desk or behind your monitor or something like that. They're color changing, Bluetooth. What is this?
It's just teeth.
Oh, it's driving me out. It's driving me out. But yeah, you can change it all kinds of RGB. You can sync it with other Razer devices and everything like that. You can even just set it up somewhere cool, like, you know, everyone always thinks gaming stuff, but like this could go literally anywhere. I could set up one of these down here, and I might. But yeah, so this is pretty cool wireless light strips. And let's see. Let's see who wins the light strips.
Could be anyone.
Could be anyone.
Could be anyone.
Could be anyone. But it is Aaron from Arizona. Aaron. Aaron from Arizona, who said that, Aaron, again, I don't know if you're in chat, but I'll be reaching out to you. Aaron said that their favorite exercise, which is the question I asked, is the Viking press. That's a great one, legit. You know the Viking press? Show me the Viking press.
Shoot the flaming arrow. Shoot the flaming arrow into the funeral pyre and the boat sails away.
Yep, that's how it looks.
Press.
That's how it goes. So, congratulations, Aaron. You'll be hearing from me for where I'm supposed to send your Razer light strips. It's pretty good. A little pigeon there. I got in a sitting pigeon. I got to do another set. Oh, my quads are blown up.
You sweat all over that chair. Butt sweat.
Yeah, it's just.
Who are you gonna give that to?
Just a little crotch sweat.
Who's gonna win?
You can sit if you want to.
I don't want to sit in there.
Okay.
Sit in there.
All right. Here we go. I feel like every single time I'm like, I just get through the deadlifts, and then I have to do this, and I'm like, oh no, I just need to get through this, and then I get through this, and just get through this. Nope, there's more after. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh. Goodbye, sniper. All right, here we go, Weezy. Words of encouragement. Here we go.
You are kind. You are gentle. You are brave. You love animals. You cook good. You cook well. You sometimes walk with me on the blade.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God.
You don't have to do it.
I'm done. I'm done.
You don't have to do it though.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's a nightmare. Oh, it's a nightmare.
911. 911.
There's been a murder.
You want some of this tea?
No, I have water. I need water.
It's basically water.
No.
It's water that had a tea bag in it. It's water. There's no sugar in it.
It's okay. I need water.
Let's see what questions people have.
Yeah, let's see what.
Can James dunk a basketball on a regulation hoop?
I don't know. I feel like I should, right? I am 6'8".
Great work, Elise.
What?
I can see a comment here.
Oh God. I'm sorry for the noise.
Do you know someone named Gunny? Gunny, does that sound familiar?
Gunny?
G-U-N.
Oh, Gunny! Gunny!
I don't know.
I don't know. But you really put me on the spot. What if should know Gunny? What did Gunny say?
People say Gunny is in the chat. I don't know what that means.
Oh. Man.
Elise, how did you find the strength to get James through that set? It wasn't easy.
Okay.
And I'm not sure that I did. Why does James not use knee sleeves?
Because my knees are real. The reason I don't use knee sleeves is because I've never really had any knee injuries. I don't really feel pain in my knee, and I try and take care of my knees in other ways. So I probably wouldn't use knee sleeves until I was getting unless weights were really, really heavy, or I felt like lingering stiffness or something in my knees. Not that I think it's a bad thing to strap. For me, kind of because they're straps. If I feel like I don't need them, I usually don't add them into the equation.
Frankie Wesley, how many times a week for legs?
Twice a week. Different.
They don't know what I said.
You said, Frankie says, how many times a week for legs? And I said twice. So I'll do squat centric. So this started with deadlifts. Heavy deadlifts are mostly the posterior chain, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back. And then I'll follow up with a lot of quad centric stuff like Bulgarian split squats. And then I'm about to do leg extensions and front squats. But then on the other leg day, I'll start with something crazy quad focused like high bar squats. And then everything afterwards will be hamstring focused like RDLs, leg curls.
Two things. One from Jack Bushnell. James, I just got back in the gym earlier and worked my core hard enough. I started cramping. What's the way to avoid that? As someone going back to the gym for the first time in a long time.
To avoid how to avoid cramping after doing ab workouts. I don't know. Sometimes cramping is just a result of your muscles not being fully conditioned. I would say just kind of be more aware of your strength and endurance in those areas. I know people love to do 100 crunches, but sometimes that's not nearly as effective as a 1 minute plank or something like that. But I don't know, cramping while uncomfortable kind of just means your muscles. I've always had it explained to me that it's like your muscles trying to understand what to do. Like, oh, I'm cramping, my leg's cramping. Your muscles are like, where do we flex? So
Katie Ward would like to know how you can make her a mere woman.
I feel like we've talked about this, Katie. Roids, testosterone.
Tavis says 30 morbid minutes is how I describe my cardio.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, God. I need a little bit of recovery time. Any other questions?
Okay, well, that's what
it's perfect time for.
I'll do my thing over here. This is the exit. Okay, people are early here for this.
You're going to cramp up. Oh, man, I feel like I'm going to throw up. Those split squats kill me. They kill me.
How can you be sitting down when I'm doing this workout?
All right, I'm standing. Go ahead. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
What's that called?
Toe touches?
No. It's called hop squatches. What's this called?
That's a hamstring stretch?
It's called the lean two.
What's the lean one? That's just the other leg.
What's this called?
That's a squat.
I was going to make a tasteless joke.
What were you going to call it?
No.
Here, just whisper it to me.
No.
Your front squats, but we're going to do it facing this way so you guys can see the pain. You know, I could have done it any day. I could have said, it's going to be curls day. We're doing curls today. And I would have looked better because we've got a pump, or people could actually see it. Stupid James Booms.
Why did so I didn't?
Because I just
Didn't manage your time appropriately?
I didn't manage my time appropriately.
I only do this. I feel like that's enough.
Sorry for the view. Alright, we're going to do some front squats. I like to put these plates here to lift my heels up a little bit. I also have a pair of lifting shoes. Oh man, those Bulgarian split squats, I knew they were going to be bad. I feel like a lot of this is because Elise dared me to do that 460.
I dare you to move. Dare you. Is this leg day? Is it?
Yeah.
Leg day is brought to you by Razer.
Leg day is brought to you by Razer. Thanks, Razer. I feel like I'm going to shit my pants. Body's shutting down. Let's try not to hit the microphone.
7:30. Hey, 7:30.
Okay. Oh. Brutal. Any other day. I should have picked any other day. Oh. Are y'all ever going to shit your pants or throw up? I feel like I'm pretty close. Just remember my strategy. If I shit my pants, I just collapse, wait for the ambulance to come. Just give me a second. Ask me questions. How to boost cardio for pro wrestling outside of deck of cards or barbell complexes? I feel like wind sprints. Pro wrestling feels like it's such like bursts of energy kind of stuff. So like I feel like anything where you like go from stop to like go. Again, you've probably done more training than I have, but like hitting the ropes when you're crossing up and hitting the ropes, or running an international or something like that. All those are like real tests of endurance, but just like the ability to just like sprint and go. Rat Racer says today is back and bicep day for me, but still haven't found the energy to leave my couch. You gotta go, man. That's a gimme. Back and buys, that's a gimme day. You never feel like you're gonna throw up, poop your pants. What protein do you take? I take a bunch. I think I have like a PE Science vanilla. I have the Fruity Pebbles birthday cake. I have Gold Standard Whey. I have a bunch of different kinds. I just get it in whatever flavor. I generally look for the calorie to protein ratio, and then I look at how much I can get, like how much it costs per ounce. Any tips for smaller looking, weaker, less dominant arms? You mean like one versus the other? Or just generally? I mean, I never recommend training things specifically. Like being like, oh, I feel like my right is smaller than my left. I feel like you train them together and things will even out. Like, I worry about the repercussions of like focusing too much on one and having catch up the other, and never always playing catch up. How are you, James? Like, how you doing? I mean, I'm okay. I'm just recovering from those split squats. I got front squats and leg extensions. I just feel sometimes it just comes over you. I used to do CrossFit just on my own. I just pull the workouts. And I remember there was this one gym that I could walk to. And so I walked down there and I did my workout for the day, which I don't remember what the name of it was, but it's one where you do 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats. And I did it. I pushed myself really hard. And then I couldn't walk after. I was like so dizzy and nauseous afterwards that I couldn't make it back, and I had to call Elise to come pick me up from the gym. And I always say, is that my lowest point or my highest point? It's hard to say. James, is the April Fool's joke that you've been doing steroids since birth? Is that an April Fool's? Seems like a reveal. Oh. Do you prefer gyms or working out at home? It kind of varies. I mean, this isn't home, but this gym is awesome for me. You never have to wait for anything. You can sit around and talk to chat when you're trying not to throw up. Like, it obviously, you lack a lot of things. You don't have the machines and stuff. But I will say, so this rack is from Rep Fitness. It's killer. This rack is amazing. I love it. I have a dip accessory. I have like a bunch of stuff. But then the cable machine back there is from Titan Fitness. And, you know, I know they make a lot of budget products, but that thing's incredible. It's just a single cable, and you have to mount it to the wall, but it's incredible. Like, the things that part of it is my wild machinations, but figuring out how to do leg curls, all kinds of stuff on that machine. I'm always like experimenting with it in new ways, and it's got such versatility that like I don't feel like I'm missing any like real machines or anything. There's no like, oh, I wish I could do that better. The only maybe leg extensions a little bit, but you guys will see my solution for that in a little bit. All right, I gotta put weight on this bar. Just 2 more minutes. A little bit of water. 2 more minutes. Need Elise to come down here so she can talk to you guys. So I don't poop my pants. I use the time between reps to reflect on life in general. So how are you keeping beyond workout? I'm okay. I usually use the time to play Marvel Puzzle Quest on my phone, but I'm realizing that I completely forgot today. Ever try SARMs? No, I don't think I have. I've heard that. I'm not sure I know what it is though. I can comfortably admit that I'm not sure I know what it is. Remember when I was just warming up, so young, so vibrant, so my whole life ahead of me. You even remember when I did 460? Even then it was like, man, this kid, sky's the limit with him. Now here we are. All right, so we're gonna do 175. All right, I'm starting to feel it pass. Sometimes I get a little nauseous. You know, not feeling great. And then afterwards, it feels like every single time afterwards, like it's like something washes over you, and then you don't feel that way anymore. And that's how I am right now. I feel like, okay, I'm back at it. I still have to give away keyboard, key light, headphones, accessories, and then the big one is the Razer Book Quartz. So hopefully you guys stick around for the next couple sets. We got 4 more sets. That's nothing. It's nothing. We're doing 175 front squats. How many reps? God willing, not too many. Okay, probably 8. 8 is plenty. So something I like to do with this is, I think a lot of people have issues getting into this position. I definitely do too. getting into that front rack position, I like to take straps, and then I will actually use straps for this. I'll basically just wrap myself into the bar, pull the bar around, and then it kind of keeps you in position. It helps you focus on actually like bringing your elbows up, keeping the bar high. Hopefully it doesn't bang too much against the microphone. Alright, what do you see about doing 6 to 8? I know I said 8, but we're only human, right? I want to be the Bob Ross of fitness. You know, everyone's always shouting intensities. Come on, push it, push it. I believe you can push it, but I think we can push it. Chill and relax. You know, easy push. Also, normally I face the other way, so this is a little awkward for me. Okay, let's go 8. Let's go. No poop pants. No poop pants. That's my Ronnie Coleman jam. Ooh. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. You guys are killing me today. Killing me. I'm gonna mark that down as an 8. No poop pants. No poop. No poop yet. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Katie. So I love lifting weights, but I also talked about not too long ago how in 2020, like with every single gym shutting down, I just kind of did body weight stuff. I mean, it wasn't just, but I didn't have dumbbells. All I kind of had, all I had was a pull-up bar, the rings that I still have here. And that was about it. And you know, a lot of people wonder what they can do to get in shape, and I feel like get in shape overall meaning feeling good about how you look, but then also being healthy, aesthetic, because I know they kind of go hand in hand for a lot of people. But intensity is the number one thing in my opinion. Even if you have access to the greatest gym in the world, the greatest coaches in the world, though, I mean, greatest coaches probably no, but all the equipment in the world, and you don't push yourself, like, if it doesn't feel hard, and I'm not saying hurt yourself, I'm not saying every single day should be a brutal, why am I doing this kind of thing, but if you're not pushing yourself to a point of discomfort, or at least feeling like it's a challenge, you're probably not going to change and improve in the ways that you want to. But if you know how to push yourself, if you know how to be like, oh, I have 1 left, I have 2 left, go for 1 more, or whatever. If you know how to do that, I feel like you can get in shape doing anything. Push-ups, plank, just jumping squats. I felt really good about how I looked, and I didn't have heavy weights, and all I was doing was like jumping squats, Cossack squats, tons of push-ups, tons of rows, all kinds of exercises. And it sucked. I didn't enjoy it much, but still, it's possible. Hey James, what's your opinion on mountain climber lunges? Mountain climber lunge. I'm trying to think what you mean. I know mountain climbers generally is you're in a plank position and then you kind of like pump your knees. But mountain climber lunges, I'm not entirely sure. They sound terrible, whatever they are, which means they probably work. Mauricio, wrestling taught me how to push past my limits. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. High school sports, I mean, is going to be challenging in anything you do. But God, conditioning, nothing in my life, honestly, has compared to the pain of amateur wrestling conditioning. Just like feeling like you were going to die in there was always something, every single time. And then that combined with the fact that like you weren't eating, you were tired. So this sucks, but I'm at least glad that I'm not doing spin drills. All right, here we go. 8. Let's go 8. And what do we say before we attempt to lift? No poop pants. Oh. Check for poops. Are we clear? We're clear, no poops. Goodbye, sniper. Sniper, isn't that the character from Dora the Explorer? Two sets left. 2 sets left. Leg extensions. James, you don't have a leg extension machine. How are you gonna do leg extensions? Well, Brian, gotta head out. Got off work. Gonna work out myself. Good shit today. See you next stream. Thank you, Brian. Have a great workout. Don't poop your pants. Swiper. Goodbye, Swiper. Someone's done that, right? Favorite place to stick tren? I don't know. Never had to. So I think for comedy's sake, the butt is the funniest part. Joe Roberts getting that ab work in. Nice job. All right. How about this Razer Key Light Chroma? Let's give it away to somebody. How's that sound? So didn't really get to show this off, but if you watch the Rock Band stream, all the lighting effects that were happening while I was doing that stream, this bad boy right here. Had it set up just off to the side. One of these was enough to fill this whole place with substantial light. It's why you control it wirelessly. You can use your phone, pre-program all kinds of settings. It has a bunch of pre-programmed ones too. Mounts to your desk. It's a small detail, but it actually has cable clips. I've used key lights in the past that don't have like little clips, and I feel like the wires just going everywhere. I like that you can cleanly run that wire. Pretty low profile if you want it to be, but then can extend all the way up completely out of there. Very cool. This is heavy duty. I don't even know how many colors. I I don't even know where I would see, but basically if you can think of a color on the RGB spectrum, it can do that. So, who's gonna get this? Let's see. All right, I'm gonna pick someone here. The winner of the Key Light Chroma is, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Keirah in New York. That's Keirah, who said that their favorite exercise was reverse lunges. Also a horrible, brutal thing. I'd say split squats is still a little bit higher, but Keirah, congratulations. You got yourself, I'm gonna mail this out to you, I'll reach out to you, figure out how to get this to you, best way, safest way possible. Some of this stuff is gonna cost a fair bit in shipping, but that's okay, because you guys came out and you watched and you supported this stream. And you guys watching right now is the only reason I'm getting to do an exercise stream. It's because Razer was like, hey, the people that watch you seem really cool, and we'd like to give them away. And I'm like, you're right. They are. So yeah, thank you, Keirah, for joining the thing. So we still have 3 more items to give away and 2 more sets of work to do. So let's get kicking. The weirdest part is I haven't been listening to music. That's the biggest distraction. Either I listen to music, I watch wrestling, or I watch Dark Side of the Ring, which is technically watching wrestling. So here is how I do leg extensions. Foam roller. And this is the key. This is the key. How much weight? 55 pounds. My God. The worst thing is thinking about how the mesocycle I'm on means this is only going to get heavier. This is week 3. So if you haven't heard of them, Renaissance Periodization is an incredible, fantastic resource on weightlifting and exercise. They have a YouTube channel. They also have a website where they do coaching. And currently the program that I'm on is my personal variation on one of their training templates. So it's great. It's an Excel spreadsheet. You put in basically your 10 rep maxes estimated for the lifts that you want to work on. And then it builds out a routine for you, and then you kind of qualify how brutal, how hard, or how easy certain workouts were. I'm sure someone asked what program I'm doing, but in case you were curious, that is what I'm doing. Renaissance Periodization. I've also fully run several Jeff Nippard programs. All have been very effective. In fact, my theory, if someone asks whether or not a program is good or bad, I see more good programs than bad, personally. If it's easy to read and it makes sense and encourages you to want to come back week after week, it's a good program in my book. I got pretty big doing Jeff Nippard's program. I think it was his hypertrophy program. And then when I started to get back into working out with weights again, I used his full body program for a little bit to kind of recondition myself overall into the swing of things. But yeah, then I did my own programming for a while, and that was really good. Again, it's just a matter of keeping track and setting goals for yourself week after week. And then I wanted to try the Renaissance Periodization stuff because I think Coach Mike is a lot of fun. And so that's what I'm doing now. So, leg extensions. We have to do it one at a time. And I have to see how many reps I'm actually going to do. But, goodbye, swiper. That's all I can think about now. So we're going to try for 12 to 14 reps. But this is what we do. The monkey foot allows me to grab onto a dumbbell with my feet. This adjustable bench is perfect. This is like kind of laboratory mad scientist experimentation that I've been doing. So this is normally for when you set the bench at an incline. You can do it so you don't slide down. I set it up here, pull this up, hoist my leg over the top, push my butt forward so I have something to hang off of. Try and avoid the cramp right here, which I'm feeling. Oh, okay. And then we do our reps. Cramp my butt. Oh yeah, I feel my hip flexors are locking up like crazy. Oh, that's the way we warm up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, that's just a good pump. That's just a good all-around pump. Just feels good. Write that down. Always write everything down. Yeah, monkey foot. You ate 3/4 of a frozen pizza. Don't apologize. I could go for some pizza right now. We got a frozen pizza in our fridge, and I could really go for it. Oh. Great for the hammies too, yeah. So sometimes I don't use warm it up anymore because I do other things for it. But yeah, hip flexor, monkey foot, get your hip flexor. And then yeah, leg curls. You can do a lot with that monkey foot. But I mostly use it for the leg extensions. All right, let's do another giveaway. How about that? Drink some water, do another giveaway. So we only got one set left. And we got 3 more things to give away. It's crazy. All right, this is double. This is 2 for putting these together. So I'm not gonna mail this out in one small package. Might as well put it with this. We got a Razer Opus X. It's wireless, low latency headphones. So they look slick. They're white. Noise canceling technology, Bluetooth 5.0, built-in microphone. It's got super low latency, attention mode for situational awareness. Got its custom drivers. Again, all this stuff works great with all Razer products. If you decide to buy into one family, it feels like you always reap the benefits. But if you're going to be playing with these, you're going to be gaming, you might as well have yourself a nice new mouse as well. This is a wireless gaming mouse. I have had a Death Adder. It's not the Death Adder V2 X Hyperspeed, but I've had a Death Adder for a really long time. I use it here. I use it to play everything. And honestly, I haven't found a mouse that I like better. This is the perfect combination of having like the buttons that I want, and it feels the way I want it to. So this one has 235 hours of battery life. It's hyperspeed, ergonomic, everything you want in a mouse. Mine actually, looks like it has extra buttons as well, up in the top corner. Mine doesn't have those, but that would be really useful thinking about it. But yeah, I always love the click wheel. So putting these together, someone's gonna get these two. Let's see who gets these two right now. Searching through, randomly picking someone from this list of 598 people. Boom. Okay, this person, not that it matters to any of you guys. Person number 407, Miranda from Washington, whose favorite exercise is squats. Congratulations, Miranda. I'll reach out to you, make sure you know that you won yourself Opus X and Razer Death Adder, HyperX. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this, participating in this, watching the Rock Band stream. Thank you to Razer for letting me give this stuff away. Still got 2 more things. Still got this. Should we do it now? You want to do this now? Sure, let's do this now. And then I'll do my last set. And then I'll announce the winner, pick a winner for the Razer book. So we got Huntsman V2 analog keyboard. Razer makes incredible keyboards. It's wild to think about the difference switching to something legit like this, especially if you play a lot of video games. This one has USB 3.0 pass-through, analog optical switches. There's all kinds of bisections of the keys, so you know it's legit. It's got the little keypad there, which I love. It has a digital dial, which actually is really cool. Plus media keys, so you can like flip through your music and stuff that you want. It's fully integrated with Razer Chroma RGB. Magnetic plush leather at wrist, that's the thing, so you can pop it off if you want to, but you can pop it on. I like to have it on there, way more comfortable. I almost thought about keeping this for myself because I could use a new keyboard, but no, someone gets this and I want someone to enjoy this. So let's see who is going to get it. For anyone curious how this works, there is a survey that I put out, and that you could basically submit into the survey. It created a huge Excel spreadsheet layout of almost 600 names, and now I'm just randomly going through and picking one. So let's see. All right, number 113, Darian from Washington. That's 2 Washingtons in a row. Oh, good. It's a good day for Washington. Whose favorite exercise is dips. Darian, congratulations. Not only do you get to date Sailor Moon, but you also get to use this cool keyboard that I'm going to send to you. Congratulations. We still got... Some of the people want that keyboard, but I wish I had more. Do you think Elise is going to win the laptop? We'll see. That'd be funny. All right, I'm going to do my last set. 1 leg each. And then let's give away a laptop. How's that sound? People got stuff to do. People got places to go. People to see. Stuff to do. Whew. I have something happening at 7:30, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. I know there's a lot of downtime. Again, that was an oversight on my part of picking leg day. Leg day is brutal, and it takes a lot out of me. So, hope it was fun to watch. I know it's more fun when Elise is here. But I would love to do this and the Rock Band stream again sometime soon. This was not difficult to set up at all. All right, let's go for 14. can't believe I haven't farted once. This is crass, I know, but I feel like if this was gonna be the time, the stomach would be like, oh, hold on. But oh, no poop pants. Well, I got a shower after this, so we'll confirm the poop pants or not. Also, I have adjustable dumbbells. These are great. If you're limited on space and you just want something, I recommend adjustable dumbbells. I think even if I had a full-size gym, I would just get like 2 sets of adjustable dumbbells as opposed to getting a full set. I know the full set looks pretty, but the idea of having all that space taken up is a little frightening to me. All right, here we go. Whew, almost did 15. Alrighty. Okay. How are the legs? Not big. Not big enough. Could be bigger. But small, minuscule progress. Alright, let's write that down on the sheet. I think it is time to drink some water. I don't have the laptop to show you. It's going to come directly from Razer. Everything else I'll mail to you. But the laptop's going to come directly from Razer. Thank you again so much to Razer for sponsoring these streams, for basically sending me the product to try out and to be able to do these streams, unique, cool things. I've talked about it before. I don't feel like I'm very good at playing games and talking. I don't know how good I am at playing Rock Band or working out and talking, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I had a blast. My legs are ruined, and that's a good thing. I got to answer some of your questions. I love talking about fitness, so this is really fun for me. Everyone's always super positive. And let's give away a laptop, shall we? So basically, it's a Razer Book Quartz Full HD Touch. It's got touchscreen, 60 hertz, 11th generation Intel Core i7 processor, 13.4 inch Full HD screen, super slim. It's got a 512 gigabyte internal, 16 gigabytes of onboard memory. I mean, this thing is an amazing laptop. It's super sleek. It's like compact, but it's still packed full of power, and it looks pretty slick too. So, all right, pick a name. Really excited for this. Thank you, everyone who's been watching, who's just been generally positive in chat, who's been encouraging, who's been celebrating, and yeah, I hope we can do this again. I love getting fit, fun community together to do stuff. And make sure to thank Razer if you get a chance. If you enjoyed this, let them know you had a good time watching. And let's see who's going to win this laptop. I'm super excited. All right. So many names. Okay. All right, this one came in. Okay. Randomly picked. The winner of the laptop is Elise Willems. No, I'm just kidding. Teresa in California, can go California, whose favorite, number 564, whose favorite exercise is, and this couldn't have worked out better, the deadlift. Huge. Me too. We saw the power possible in the deadlift. Teresa, congratulations. If you're watching, I hope you're watching. Congratulations. I'm going to be reaching out to you so that way we can get your information over to Razer. They can send you that laptop. And thank you everybody for watching, participating. I would love to do this again. I'd love to get more stuff to send to you guys because this is the most fun when I can hand it out to other people. We just announced the winner of the laptop, Weezy.
Is it me?
No, it's Teresa. Favorite exercise, the deadlift. What's your favorite exercise? The poop shoot?
Lifting the old laptop I have that weighs 100 billion
Oh
pounds.
my gosh. Well, I'm sorry, but Teresa won it fair and
Yeah,
square.
congratulations, Teresa. Congratulations.
Thank you everybody for watching. The camera's right there.
Oh, I forgot.
Thank you everybody for watching and encouraging me. We got 460 on the deadlift.
We got 460 on the deadlift.
We got 14 reps on the Bulgarian split squat. We got 8 reps on the front squat.
8 reps on the front.
We did it. It was a great workout. I'm still once I'm turn off the stream, I'm gonna do a little bit of calf work, and then I'm gonna lie down because I'm tired.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
We gotta go out.
Oh my gosh, I can't walk. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Razer for sharing their products and sponsoring these streams. Ton of fun. Love to do it again. Let me know what you thought.
Such diversity in the stream content.
I know. It's because I can't do any one thing
What
well.
was the first one?
First thing was Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Oh my god.
Then Rock Band.
Rock Band and then workout.
And then workout.
Wow.
Yeah.
Three things that you love.
I mean, yeah, almost 60 hours into Elden Ring. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Razer. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing weekend. And hopefully we'll see you sooner than later. Bye, everybody.